Alrighty, everybody. Today we are here with Gabriel. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, let's just get right into it. So, where do you work and what is your job title?
I work at Jiffy Lube Multi-Care and I am a courtesy tech.
Alrighty. So, how difficult is it to get a pay raise or a promotion where you work?
We don't really have promotions. When you put in when you apply, you say like what you want to be, and if you get hired for that job, then that's what you are.
So, pretty much like you don't go in and you go into something and you work your way up to manager. You just you're either hired as a manager or you're never going to be a manager.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then what about getting a pay raise?
When you finish your training on the computer and in person, you go up $1 an hour.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So describe your duties as corporate because you work a corporate job. Would. So, how is your job described in, let's say, your computer training, however they said it in your computer training?
So, computer training, they said that once the car is checked in, we are supposed to cover the seat and the floor with like a paper covering to make sure that the interior of the car does not get dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that's done, we bring in the vehicle into the bay, watching upper bay on whether or not if we need to readjust the vehicle or not. And then once that's done, we do a light check with upper bay, and we we reset the oil life, and then after that, we start filling out the rock, which is a inspection sheet on the
Mm-hmm.
computer.
Got it.
And we check we do a visual inspection of the brakes. We check the battery, and then we pull the cabin air filter if the vehicle is equipped with it. Then after that, we wash the windows and vacuum the interior. And then when the vehicle is done, after the oil change, we drive the vehicle out and park it.
Got it. Okay. And that's how your training is described, like on the computer and stuff. Is that kind of the same as what a typical workday looks like for you and whatnot?
It is, and when we have a tire rotation, the videos say that the courtesy tech is not supposed to move the tires, but where I work, we do it anyways, just to help out Upper Bay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's pretty like you stay pretty close to what corporate wants.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. How long have you been working at your current job, and have you had any other jobs?
I've been working at Jiffy Lube for about 7 months, and I used to work at Harkins.
Okay. How does Jiffy Lube compare to, Harkins in terms of how difficult the actual job is, if there's drama, the pay, like Harkins was another minimum wage job, I assume?
Yes, Harkins was another minimum wage job.
Okay. So then, yeah, just how does it compare in terms of like difficulty, drama, the hours you get, the flexibility of your schedule, benefits, that kind of stuff?
Harkins wasn't difficult personally for me though. I felt like them training us wasn't good. They didn't train us well.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the job wasn't hard at all. It was. I didn't like it because I felt alone. Like people people didn't really ask they didn't come up to you and like introduce you to who they are and whatnot and asking for help. I just kind of felt like the new guy that no one really wanted to talk to.
Right. So it was just kind of like everyone's here to just put their head down and work. They're not interested in having fun. They're not interested in talking to you. They don't care about who you are, what you do. They just
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
it was a work is work kind of a job.
Yeah.
And is that different at your current job?
Yeah, at Jiffy Lube we kind of see each other as like a family, and we mess around, but like we know when we need to like get work done, and uh everyone there is really cool, and they're good people.
That's good. What are the benefits like compared to Harkins?
So at Harkins, I know that got we could see free movies. I don't remember how often, but at Jiffy Lube we are able to get two free oil changes every year, and we also get discounts.
Oh, that's, comparatively, honestly, I mean, a movie ticket is like
Ye-
$15 maybe on the high end, and like an
yeah,
oil change though, that's expensive. So
yeah,
that's pretty nice.
yeah. It is really nice.
That's good. So how is your management? Are they effective? Are they listening to your concerns? Stuff like that.
Yes, I do believe that my management is listening to my concerns and what I have to say. It does, I do have to remind them quite often, but eventually they do get it done.
That's good. Do they actually do their job? Are they like ineffective management?
Well, my manager just got demoted, so
Oh,
yeah, that's a story for another time, but to answer your question, I guess I would say no.
no. Okay. Noted. Do you know how much your manager, or I guess ex-manager now,
I
makes?
do not.
So obviously I can't speak for your franchise store in particular, but the average salary for a Jiffy Lube manager is between $40,000 to $80,000 a year, which is kind of like can be anywhere from like 26 to
Oh,
$36 an hour.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. And apparently he doesn't even know how to do his job, so
Yeah.
do you know how much people with jobs similar to yours get paid?
Honestly, no.
So after looking into it some, it looks like you get paid kind of similar. It says about $15 just about is what's normal in Arizona, but you get paid minimum wage, which is 14.70 in Arizona. So that's pretty close to $15. I would say you get paid
Yeah,
pretty averagely.
nice.
Um, and final question, do you think you deserve to be paid minimum wage for the work you do?
I think we should be paid a little bit more because what we do is we're not only making sure that the owner of the vehicle is safe, but we are also making sure that the vehicle is operating how it's supposed to be.
Right, and that makes a lot of sense because if you guys mess up on somebody's car, like not only can that put their life in danger, but cars are expensive. Some cars are more expensive than houses these days, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, so if you guys mess up on something, that could be really detrimental.
exactly. So I personally think we should be paid a little bit more, not too much, but definitely a lot more to have some sort of an importance on our job.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.